It is common knowledge around the world that the Russian President Vladimir Putin has little affection for the punk band Pussy Riot. But did you know he adores pussy cats? Well, that is just one of the interesting factoids on display, along with the man himself, in the new 2017 Putin calendar. And the Twitter world has taken notice. User Mo writes, "There's this calendar in our history classroom, and it's just pictures of Putin doing fun activities." The calendar features photographs showing Putin engaging in judo, cuddling with a dog, Putin horse riding, Putin with kittens, as well as Putin's pecs and a fishing pole. Now, the user Long-Haired Git writes, "You got to admit, if I was a teenager, I'd put a Putin calendar up on my bedroom wall just to irritate my parents." The Japan Times newspaper even tweeted that, bizarrely, the 2017 Putin calendar is proving to be a hit in Japan. Well, for gays and lesbians living in Russia, the glossy images on a Putin calendar have nothing to do with their reality. Russia can be a threatening, dangerous place. 10 days ago, the state media watchdog blacklisted a website which helped LGBT people find therapists and counselors. The site was a safe haven for young people seeking support and understanding. Its founder, Yelena Klimova, told DW's Yuri Resheto that the future of the site and its users is now more uncertain than ever.
Being gay is not officially illegal in Russia, but laws passed in recent years make it very difficult for LGBT people to live openly. This website was the only safe space these young people had. Psychologists were on hand there too, offering support to those suffering from isolation, bullying, and thoughts of suicide. Now, the website has been shut down. Hanna Korchemnaya coordinated the online counseling. She says the psychologists there worked as volunteers. They helped tens of thousands of young people over the past 3.5 years.
Now we have a major problem. Since the website was shut down, the young people have lost contact with the psychologists who understand them. Without their presence, young people will have a much harder time finding support.
3 years ago, Russia passed a law banning gay propaganda to minors. Authorities began targeting the project. Human rights activists say the government encourages homophobic sentiment in the country. Vitaly Milonov, the man who submitted the legislation, is a member of the ruling United Russia Party. He calls himself Russia's morals enforcer.
The people behind this website are sons of bitches. They're trying to corrupt young people with their gay propaganda. The coordinator of this website should be thrown out of the country. She can do her work somewhere else, maybe Saudi Arabia. In Saudi Arabia, she'd be beheaded.
That kind of hate speech is part of everyday life for gays and lesbians in Russia. They're often bullied and attacked. Some have succumbed to despair. The Children 404 website has already documented 30 cases of suicide.
We live in isolation. We can't tell anyone about ourselves. The experts we work with have to remain anonymous. They can't tell anyone what they do. They can't even meet the young people they're helping.
That's because mere assistance to gay, lesbian, or transgender youth in Russia is a criminal offense. The anti-homosexuality law also prohibits any positive reporting about gay life. Nearly 90% of Russians surveyed approve of this legislation.
We are almost finished with the day, but the conversation continues either at DW News or you can write directly to me at Brent Goff TV. Finally tonight, as the CETA free trade deal teeters on the edge of collapse, who's to blame? Well, that reminded us of the 1999 movie South Park. We leave you tonight with images of protest against the trade deal and the South Park satirical song, Blame Canada. We'll see you tomorrow.
Should we blame the government or blame society?
Or should we blame the images on TV?
No, blame Canada! Blame